Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So let's talk a little bit about PayPal working capital loans versus eBay managed payments. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Yeah, so if you've been selling on eBay and obviously have a PayPal account prior to switching to managed payments, I personally haven't switched to managed payments yet. You may have seen offers for something called PayPal Working Capital. What it is a loan system provided by PayPal that what they do is based on your sales volume, they allow you to take a certain dollar amount of loan with them. You pay a one-time fee only, no recurring interest charges. You see up front exactly how much you're going to pay as a fee to pay the loan. And then you also have to select a payback percentage so if you select the 20% payback percentage, every sale transaction that comes into your PayPal account, once the loan gets rolling, you would pay 20% of that sale back to pay back the loan. It's actually a pretty good system, I think. It's not like your regular loan where if you're slow to pay it off, you start getting charged more interest, right? It's pretty neat that it was, the one-time payment and you pay it back a little bit of time every sale you make. There are a few cons I could get into. I think I won't, because it sounds like as far as selling on eBay, PayPal Working Capital will be a thing of the past, and I'll explain the reason why. So PayPal Working Capital loans is a tool I've used. I don't need it, but it's tempting and kind of nice just to get a big lump sum of cash to use as capital to have that investment capital to go out and thrift and source and all that stuff. But so I haven't switched over to managed payments. However, everyone knows that eBay managed payments is going to be a mandatory thing eventually for every eBay seller. So it's going to pull the sales transactions that normally would have gone into PayPal over into eBay managed payments instead. Well, the conflict there is with this PayPal working capital loan system. How do they get their mandatory 20%, 15%, 25% payback rates if, let's say, you take a loan out, you set a 20% payback rate, but then you switch over to eBay managed payments all of a sudden. Now you're no longer, there's no tether of the account to ensure that they're pulling back that 20% every sale you make. So I actually was finishing up a PayPal working capital loan, and I decided to try to take another one, and I got denied. And the reason why, because they first were saying, oh, looks like your sales volume wasn't high enough in September this month. And I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Why would they be looking at my sales volume for this month? It's only like halfway through the month. And my sales volume for the past whatever cycle, 12 months and everything has been good. It should have been higher than the sales volume from when I got approved for the previous loan, in fact. So I knew that wasn't it. As I speak to the customer service representative with PayPal, she mentioned something about, oh, it might be because of eBay managed payments, and so then that clued me in. I'm pretty confident now. If you're thinking about utilizing PayPal working capital, you may be declined if you are only a seller on eBay, because they're not going to follow through with giving the loans out now because they don't have a guaranteed stream of payback. And in fact, PayPal Working Capital sent out an email to me today. I don't know if they sent it out to everybody, but they said, hey, we want to let you know that even though if you're on managed payments, there's still ways to pay back your working capital loans. Don't worry. You can pay the minimum payment, or you can do manual payments. They're basically saying, hey, don't forget, you still need to pay back this loan. And they said they're working on something in the future to be able to implement some kind of new next generation of PayPal working capital. And I read between the lines, what they're saying is, hey, until we figure out how to mandatorily take the payments back from you, you're not going to get any more loans if you sell on eBay, because eBay managed payments has messed that up for us. So I'm going to show you a screenshot real quick of what exactly the letter I got, and talk a little bit more about it.
Okay, here's the message I got from PayPal in regards to working capital. Important message to our PayPal working capital customers who sell on eBay. So if you've used a PayPal working capital loan in the past, what they're basically saying here is that, hey, they're giving you a reminder that you can make manual payments even if you transition over to eBay managed payments. They're trying to say, hey, don't forget to to still pay your at least your minimum monthly payment on the PayPal working capital loan. Because, once you transition over to managed payments, there's no automatic deductions that are going to be happening to go ahead and fulfill continuing paying off your PayPal working capital loan. So that's the letter they basically sent. We value your business as a PayPal working capital customer and want you to know that we are here to support our merchants transitioning to eBay managed payments. While this transition will disrupt sales-based repayments on your PayPal working capital loan from your eBay sales, we want you to know that there are other PayPal working capital payments options available to help through this transition period. What they're really saying is, hey, you still have to pay us back, even though the payments aren't getting automatically deducted, obviously, anymore. At any time, you have the option to make a payment to your PayPal working capital loan from the funds in your PayPal balance or from any verified bank account in your PayPal wallet. You can always check your minimum payment requirement by logging into your PayPal working capital dashboard. From there, you can schedule one or more payments by clicking Make a Payment and follow the instructions provided. They say here, we are also actively developing the next generation of PayPal working capital with new features in development that will allow us to better serve small businesses who choose to sell on eBay or other marketplaces. What they're really saying right there is that we're working on a way to be able to automatically collect payments again from you, but until then, good luck getting a loan. So I repaid my PayPal working capital loan. It's something I choose to use. I don't necessarily need to use it, but it's nice to get a boost of cash, capital to spend on merchandise and stuff like that. But I got on the phone with PayPal working capital loan because I got denied to take another loan. They said that it was because of my sales volume was low in August, which isn't, in my opinion, isn't correct. My sales volume has been pretty consistent for the last several months. It's definitely been more. I've had more sales volume throughout the life of this loan than I did for the previous loan. So, if I was approved for my last loan, there should be no reason why I wasn't approved for this loan. But the customer service representative also said it's probably because of the transition to eBay working capital or eBay managed payments. So what they're doing is, if you only sell on eBay, it looks like they are possibly denying future PayPal working capital loans, and the reason why is because they're not going to be able to set up a mandatory payback for you. So this letter doesn't point blank say that, but that's kind of the unwritten rules of the road here as far as I can tell. I'm going to keep trying and see, because I wouldn't mind getting another loan. I don't need it, but I kind of like to have that big boost of cash, like I said. But for the sake of investigating this, I'm going to go ahead and continue to try it. See, I have not transitioned. That was another thing I said is, well, I haven't transitioned to eBay, to eBay managed payments yet. But it doesn't matter because they know that at any time people could transition. So I could, in theory, I could take out a loan, a PayPal working capital loan, and then the next day transition to PayPal or eBay managed payments, and then it would be up to me to pay back the loan at my own pace instead of the set percentage rates of payback that PayPal working capital usually enforces on you. Why is this important? If you, let's say you wanted to get let's say you're getting close to paying back your PayPal working capital loan, and you're like, oh, I only have a few, maybe $400 or $500 left to pay back the loan, and then I want to take out another loan. Well, if you were to do that and you only sell on eBay, it's quite possible that you would spend a lot of money to try to pay back that loan early so that you could take out another loan, and you would get denied. And then now your funds, that $400 or $500 that you had, that you were speeding up your payment because you thought you were going to be able to take another loan out because your sales numbers are good and everything, you would get denied, and then you would be in trouble because now you paid back that loan too fast. So I want to prevent that from happening to anybody. So something to be on the lookout for if you take advantage of PayPal working capital loans. If you don't take advantage of PayPal working capital loans, then don't worry about it. But anyways, there it is.
So yeah, there it is. The reason I'm giving you a warning, if it turns out we stay on the ability to be able to use PayPal working capital loans, I will go into more depth of the pros and cons in it, because I've actually taken many loans from PayPal working capital, so I know quite a bit about it. But until it's solidified that it's actually going to be some information that's valuable to people, as in the program's still going to exist. I'm going to hold off on that. But I will say, if you were in the middle of a PayPal working capital loan, and let's say you thought about paying it off early so you could take another loan, this is your warning. I recommend you not do that, because I think you're going to get declined even if your sales volume is good. So that's my tip on PayPal working capital loans. If anybody has any more questions about that, I can certainly answer it. Leave any interesting additional information in the comment section. Let's look at some sales. All right, I sold this Land's End shirt. This is just something I had. I don't remember where I got it, but decided to put it up for sale. Large shirt. Total price paid by the customer, $21.49. I think I need to get some intermediate size mailers again. I think I'm out, so I'm going to use this big mailer. That's just because I need to order some different sizes. 15 ounces. Alright, I sold another shirt. Here's this vintage It's Time to Kick Ice Rusty Wallace shirt. I paid 25 cents for it at the yard sale. Graphics better on the back. Total price paid by the customer, $32.81. That's pretty good for 25 cents. Yeah, how do you know when you're going to sell some shirts? Whenever you run out of the appropriate size mailer, that's how. 12 ounces. Okay, I sold a Nerf, this is a long strike, but it's missing the priming bolt. I have two of these. People will still buy these even though they're missing that, because they like to do stuff with them, modify and stuff. Total price paid by the customer, $29.13. This guy I'll probably just put some bubble wrap on. Hope it doesn't look suspicious. Right at 2 pounds. Alright, then I sold this small Nerf lot of the Demolisher 2-in-1 and the Thunder Blast. I always sell these together because they're the two types of blasters that take these big rockets, which I never have, but I always sell them together. This time, total price paid by the customer, $53.84. Six-pounder. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know about any interesting eBay tips and tricks, or leave a comment down in the comment section to say hi. I always appreciate it. Once again, I hope you enjoyed and have a good one.